Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here as a recording of this Wednesday, December 11th, Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. I am going to Kualoa Ranch and doing the ATV tour. I'm going with Faith, my sister, her husband Ryan. The three of us are going to have a guide on a tour. And we're going to be taking an ATV to some of the spots up in the ranch itself. I'm inviting you to join me. It is windy, beautiful, and nice out here. Join me, shall you? Apologies if it's a little wind noise coming through the microphone here. I love that little island out there, out in the distance, right here at the shore. We're gonna head over, go to get checked in, and prepare for the tour. Beautiful, beautiful out here. Chickens and roosters down here. Chickens. Also these little birds, these cranes down here. All right, let's get in there. I did this tour with my mom last year. She didn't want to come today because she went last year, but we're doing something a little different than I did last time. Different tour completed. They offer a bunch of different ones. This one's going to be on a smaller vehicle. It's going to go off-roading a little bit. Got a little horsey. Coming over to the camera, huh? Speedy. Aww. There has been countless films, movies, TV shows, productions here, as well as being an active ranch. I think you get a little dirty on this tour as well. They're saying you have to have closed-toed shoes, no open-toed shoes. And I believe you wear a helmet on the ATV as well. We're going to have a driver and a guide. There's going to be 4 of us, from what I can tell, on the vehicle. I got the sign right there. Beautiful mountains behind. Very scenic. Check into the tour. It's going to be happening right up that staircase right there. You can also do a horseback ride if you so choose, but be careful, because horses have teeth and they may bite. Legendary stars and guests. Sandler, Charlize Theron, Dolly Parton, even signed right here. Look at that. There's Dolly. Henry Fonda up top. Rihanna, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Ben Stiller. Even FDR was here. And Samuel Jackson, Skull Island. I look up there with his epic stash. The mustache? They should put a 3D one on there. Blinks up there, that's interesting. Woody Harrelson in Midway. Jack Lemmon, Mr. Roberts.
Big.
Very interesting little painting here. There's a lot of different tours. That's the movie sites tour. That's the one my mom and I did last year. UTV Raptor. That's what we're doing. They also have an e-bike tour. That's interesting. All kind of tours out here. Yeah, maybe one year when I come back, I can do a horse riding tour. This is one of those places where there's a multitude of different activities you can do on property. To the original kind of the bus style movie tour last year, doing the ATV tour this year. Maybe horseman is in my future down the road. Not today though. First thing at check-in, they give us one of these little dust things that go around your face. That way it keeps the dust out of your mouth and whatnot. This goes underneath the helmet. So what does it say? Little dinosaurs on it. Private nature reserve. So as it turns out, there are a variety of tours. So you can see, this is the one we're doing here. We're doing A. It's a 2-hour tour, she said. Luckily it's not a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. But if you wanted a 3-hour tour, they have a deluxe UTV ride along there. We're not doing that one. But they also have an Ocean Voyage, Secret Island, Jurassic Adventure. That's the one Mom and I did last year. Not the movie size tour, we did the Jurassic Adventure tour. But there's a bunch of different tours, a lot of them. We're doing A right here. All right, they give you these goggles, the little dust covering, and a helmet right there. Now, evidently there are some tours that you can go on that do not have a guide with you, so you could have 4 people on an ATV. Those, the driver is part of your party. We have opted to have the guide, and because of that, they're saying we're not going to get as dusty because the cars with the guides are at the front of the pack. So we might not get as dusty as someone that's in the back. You ready?
Ready to go.
I gotta put my... Oh, that's not good. Getting the first little dino over here. Look at this.
One more time. Did we have a great time? Yay! I'm definitely myself. Next, we'll go Raptor.
We got a bunch of these.
One in the front, 2 in the back, all 3 of you guys in the back, up to the guys.
All right, we're just waiting on our guide. We're all secured, ready to go. Heck yeah. Oh, that must be the bike tour. Or it's just someone bicycling through the property.
Right on the other side of this California grass. That is where we keep a lot of the incoming horses. Kualoa is a rescue kind of sanctuary for the horses, so a lot of the horses that you do see were taken from kill shelters around the U.S. and brought here. Then we're going to be coming up to our World War II section and subsequently the bunker at the very top. Have you guys heard of the concept of Hawaiian time yet?
Yeah.
So Hawaiian time translates to it gets done when it gets done. So the contractors that they had building all of this, it got done 2 years after World War II ended. The radio relay, so it stopped them from figuring out, hey, there's an attack coming. That's the one I always say, make sure you bring out your phones, take pictures, send it to your co-workers and family members still at home. Just a quick little, hey, thinking about you.
Is this the bunker that has the lost canoe in it?
Yeah, this is the one.
This is the one, right?
For a bunker, so we multi-purposed it into our movie museum. So this is where all the movies, if they left any type of
Raptor, number concert to be lost.
if they left any like costumes or set pieces, we took it, put it in there. Another interesting thing, fake mountain, real mountain.
Oh, that's fake.
Yeah. Did a really good job, yeah? Uh-oh, somebody lost a hat.
Oh, we got a hat now. There are a few stops, I believe 3 times we're going to get off the vehicle.
baby.
That guy's saying, oh, you're in the front, no dirt. In fact, told him we could take the little neck gaiter off. You're in the front, no dirt.
Kualoa was home to a lot of our movies, so our most notable one. Anyone happen to want to take a guess at what that is? Jurassic Park. Which one?
First one.
First one. One. Yes. So I like to ask my guests, how much of the first Jurassic Park do you think was filmed on the ranch? No be shamed. Shout out answers.
Just a stampede.
80%.
I just remembered you guys did the Jurassic.
I
tour,
didn't
so
do it.
that's-
He did. I didn't do it.
You had the cliff notes. Here's slide you the answers at the for the test. Yes. It was just fell forward, and the fear and terror that you see on those poor children's faces is 100% authentic. All of you who laugh right now are absolute monsters. But don't worry, I'm right there with you. I laughed my ass off. It was funny. But because they did that minute 36 seconds, it really opened up Hollywood's eyes to the beauty of the ranch. So a lot of more places. George of the Jungle, Mighty Joe Young, Jumanji, the second one, not the first one. The list goes on. Underneath this black tent particularly, we have tea leaves, cacao, vanilla bean, and then honeybees. You can kind of see the bee boxes poking up the back.
Yeah. Way over there.
But that is just a very small portion of the farm stuff that we have. It absolutely breaks my heart that not a lot of people know George of the Jungle anymore.
Brandon Fraser.
Yeah.
A very fit Brandon Fraser.
Yeah.
So that's from George of the Jungle?
Yeah, that's right here.
Favorite actors, but the years have not been kind to that man.
Yeah.
But
Not kind to any of us, really.
Yeah.
Every time I look in the mirror, I say the same exact thing. Years have not been kind.
Watch that movie now, though.
Yeah.
Thought about that movie, didn't you?
And we're gonna have a part right up over here to the left. I like to call the Hawaiian vending machine. Only because when you come up over here and you see all of the coconut trees and whatnot is built on an incline.
Okay.
So when it's time for them to harvest, they go knock all the trees down, or not the trees, but the coconuts down. Coconuts roll down the hill and then roll forward. One spot. And this is more of our chocolate. This is all of our citrus, so lemons, limes, calamansi. Because they got a department that just works for horses.
Yeah.
They have the department that just works for cattle. we'll come up and see them on this side as well. But the tree for it was very, very important to the Hawaiian people. Footprint for the very first Godzilla. The early 2000s one, that was, I believe, when they were showing it, Godzilla's Walking Path. Mike and Dave need a date to the wedding. I've never seen it, so I can't really, didn't even know.
I've never seen it either. I saw it listed because I was looking at movies still for Hawaii.
Yeah, and then the kind of black board with the white blip on top, that is the spot where they filmed for 50 First Dates. That was the part of the movie where Lucy chased around Ula with the baseball bat. This is the part where they go, she walks down to go rescue the helicopter pilot, I think, if I'm remembering
The
correctly.
remake of Jumanji?
Yeah.
The remake.
Hits the boombox and UB40 starts playing, and then she starts dance fighting. And there, the dilapidated building that we see is Kualoa's Airbnb. $1 million a night. No, I'm joking. I have to, for legal reasons, say that I am joking and that is not an actual Airbnb.
If I had it to spare, I'd pay it to come stay there.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Kind of looks like a
Warriors for the elites, and they would have a ritual of going from the mountains to the ocean, and they would march in a procession with their torches and whatnot. And if you got in their way, they would kill you. So now, as their spirits continue the same thing that they've done in life, same principle. If you get in their way during their march, and like back in the where we had that overlook of the farming area, that land part was technically where they kept like the prisoners, if they captured prisoners during wartime.
Jurassic World.
Approaching the UTV department with doing like night tours, and no one wanted to do them.
I was gonna say, when's the last tour go out?
They're back at the depot by 5 or 5:30.
Hello. Hello there.
Alright guys, make sure you
Wow, look at that. Amazing. That's quite the view. Pushing over there.
Welcome to our Jurassic World 2 movie prop right over here. This bunker, completely fake, okay? So, just wood, plaster, a really good paint job, and a thin layer of concrete. Adam, show them how fake. That's how fake. So, that one up there, World War II. This one, Jurassic World 2, okay? Let's not get it mixed up, because if we get a fake missile alert, run to that one. You run to this one, we're laughing at you.
Yeah, it's not a real bunker. As you can see, it's made out of wood here. Movie magic. Oh yeah, that is not solid.
to know what kind of dinosaur that is. Very close. It's plastic.
You guys have some things you guys want to work out. I see a lot of couples here. So try to do it, okay?
The only thing that we ask is that you keep them in the vehicle at all times. Do not jettison the offending party.
Eject those fetal funds does not work on this floor.
See you later, dinosaur.
They got just enough room for them to crouch down and pop out of the bunker as if they just climbed out.
That's pretty cool.
And then,
One after Blue Jeep, Malka.
why are you yelling? But all of this now that you're going to be seeing on the right and left side is our tree jail.
Tree jail.
These trees are all wanted criminals. They're in those cages for our protection. They are flight risks. These are koa trees. So koa was at one time very endangered. Everybody loved the way it looked. It was a very nice hardwood. So they just kept chopping and chopping and chopping. Not taking into account that koa takes about 90 years to fully mature. So, thanks to Kualoa and other nature preserve efforts, we've taken the koa trees they're no longer endangered. But you won't recognize it because it wasn't used in the movie. Just, a cool $60,000 down the drain. But even then, a lot of the times they'll just pull up to the side for us. Because here I found out recently there's a bunch of little fish. I've seen a turtle once. They're little white and black, or the kind of black spotted fish.
People behind us have no idea that there was once a turtle in there.
Yeah.
No clue. They're
Nope.
driving themselves.
And that's why we say taking the ride-along ones is always the best one.
Agreed.
If you've never done the tour before, it is always good because, yeah, exactly for that reason. They might never know that there was a turtle there. There is no historical significance in why they
the shaka?
So that's kind of the test. If you suspect it's a tourist, because tourists will always go like this.
Yeah,
But
just like
loose.
that. You do it
Yeah.
loose. Gotta hang loose. Hang loose. Is that where the
No.
term came from?
No.
No. See, I'm a tourist.
Yeah. That's also kind of the second half of the test. You failed on both. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh well. Learn something though. So you don't go hard in. Just
No.
kind of like loosen, just loosey goosey. Loosey goosey. All right. But waving's fine.
Yeah.
What if
That was one
I
thing.
wave like this? Wave loosey.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much what
I'm
I
gonna
did
do-
when
I'm
I was in
gonna
your
try it.
guys' neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Every time I'd be like, oh, I'd let somebody go, which everybody hated me when I drove.
I'd be like, come on this
Yeah, I'd
way.
be like, hey, go, bro, go. And I'd get the honks honking behind me.
Nah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we
they
don't
go
let-
and they wave, thank you, and I'm just, oh, yeah, it's all.
Yeah. Us in the continental U.S., we don't let anybody go.
Yeah.
We drive aggressively.
Yeah. The time that my brother had to drive with me, he absolutely lost his mind.
You're letting everybody go.
Yeah.
You're like, go ahead.
He was like, what are you doing? Go. I'm all like, you forgot where you came from or what? So the pigs are out right outside the stream restoration area that we're going to be going to right after the third stop.
Oh, they're right there. Oh, right there too. Hello, pigs.
So for those of tender sensibility, the pigs can get out anytime they want to. They can come and go as they please.
Really?
No. Looks like they're setting up another one today.
Wedding video over here.
More of the Phil document lookouts. The beach park across the street initially was used for the it was an airstrip. So they would have a bunch of planes and stuff all stationed down over there. But it is only a night.
See
Couple
pigs?
of no.
Oh, cow.
There, I think this is probably we're going to be seeing the fish ponds. Another kind of beautiful view.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do it. Get the hang of it.
And that was test 3, and sorry you failed.
Man, they just gonna get
You know-
roasted on this tour. Oh, here we go. The Jurassic World spot. This is like a whole bottleneck of. Look at all these. Wow. A row there, row there, row over there.
Screaming at him. Shoes, my brother.
Kind of wondering if down there was Okinawa Karate Kid too.
Wow. ocean water mixing together to create brackish water in that pond right over there. So with that high freshwater content, photosynthesis just happens and a phytoplankton and algae bloom. So on the far end, right over there on that left side, you guys can't really see it, but we'll drive past. There's a gate about this big. That's what the baby fish will come in, make this area their home, get nice and fat, and then try to swim out. Too late. Me, Adam, and the rest of the ranch are down there once a year for our annual fishing competition, and we're catching. You guys do fishing because it's hard. We catch because all we do is this and pull it up. Some of the biggest things we caught is a 6-foot barracuda, a 92-pound giant trevally, and then 30-something pound was caught this past over here. And it's all catch and release, so they all run that pond still. On the left-hand side, that's our oyster farm. We're the only oyster farm in the state. It's a Japanese oyster about this big. Duke's Waikiki sells them. The good thing about these oysters is that they're suspended above the ground, so they're not collecting like grit, sand, and dust, so they taste a lot sweeter. Other than that, this area right here, if you guys are familiar with like Jurassic World, this was a Mosasaurus pit in the movie. Jack Sparrow got the black pearl from right over there, raced his way all the way out to who knows where, right over there. In this bay also, this is where Adam Sandler did his crying on the sailboat in 51st States, right over there. And the Hukilau Cafe built right down over here in front of the fish pond. So when you guys see the ocean in the back, they lied to you. It's just 5 feet of water right over there. The real restaurant is in Laie if you guys want to check it out. Just make it a little early trip because they close whenever they sell out. And then in front of that island, where those palm trees are, if you guys go back and watch Karate Kid Part 2,
Yeah.
that's Okinawa.
That is, okay.
Pretty cool, yeah? They didn't even have to stamp nobody's passport. You guys know what that island is called though by any chance? It's called Chinaman's Hat. No ratio, I promise. During plantation time, the Chinese are the only ones smart enough to bring the hats out. So if I got dark like the rest of my family over here, they stayed nice and
As
bright.
well as the bank.
Karate Kid 2 right down there, kind of. I feel like we should be listening to Peter Cetera right now. I wonder where the last scene is, where the guy, the villain, comes sliding down. You know, on the, yeah, like the string of lights, like slides down, and Daniel and his girlfriend are there. If that was there.
Raptor, first in Pokemon Go.
That's probably a set.
Contrary to real life, in this case, red flags are good. All the red flags you see is where an invasive species was taken out. So that was the depiction of cool. The God of War politics, and this part is my all-time favorite part of the entire tour. The minute we turn this bend, it is beautiful.
Didn't see this before. Dang, look at that. Nice.
Well, also too, the lost hatch was right over here.
Oh, wow. You gonna grab a photo of it?
There, get it. Alright.
3 hour. It's the biggest set we still have on the ranch. This is the Indominus Rex enclosure.
Heads up there, cow. Heads up there, cow. Big green bus.
A couple of our four-legged tour guides taking
There we
a break.
go. All right, and that's it. Back to the
Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Oh, we loved it.
Yes, great.
And that's going to do it for today. I got to say, that tour was pretty good. Definitely a lot different than the other tour I did, which was the Jurassic tour. And if I ever return, who knows when the heck that will be, maybe I'll do the full movie tour. The Jurassic tour did show some of the Jurassic sites, and the ATV tour we were on showed a few of those as well, but kind of just blew past a lot of the movie sites, even though I did show a couple that were in there. We did stop at a few. There were a lot just kind of went by very, very quickly past. I would imagine the movie tour is a little more extensive, but you don't get the off-road aspect of the ATV tour. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. A lot of different variety of things that you can do here at Kualoa Ranch in Oahu, Hawaii. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, the vlog.